Guess who's back? Ha. Let's get it, boys. Little Kendrick Lamar, get you in the mood to talk that shit. I know it sounds better in our earphones, but when we replay it, it's low. Sorry out there, folks. Very sorry. All right. I'm out with this. Folks, we're back. It's NFL talk time. This is where we just fucking let it free flow. We just talk some shit. We bring up like 5 different articles, talk through it, and that's pretty much it. So, before I bring up this first one, boys, what's the summer plans this year? Like, are we fucking getting? Is it like we're almost all 30, if not already there? Like, is it hot 29 man summer? Is that how that shit goes? Like, I know the hot girl summer and all shit. Is it hot 29-year-old man summer? Does that sound okay? No, okay.
I don't think so.
That's not a good ring to it.
That's not
it. There's not a good right.
Yeah, we can do better than that.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, what's the plan for the summer? Any of you motherfuckers got anything cool going on?
I'm traveling for work. I'm going to Jordan for like 2 months.
Always going to parts unknown. Parts unknown.
Dude, it's gonna be fucking really hot there.
Yeah, and I'm missing the first month of football. That's the worst part about it all. Brutal. I'll get back to end of September. I'm like, God damn it! But
wow, dude. You're gonna have to go to the town and
like travel around like that, Core.
Yeah.
Yes, it has its pros and cons, Yeah. But I'm gonna have to be streaming some football though somehow. Figure it out.
100%.
That's all that matters.
And when he says Jordan, we're not talking Michael. We're talking the fucking country you have to take a plane to get to, motherfuckers. Okay? Like, he's not talking cryptic. This is real. B. Gilly, any fun summer plans? Are you going back to the land of fascism, Canada? Will you be going back?
I'm not going back to land of fascism, okay, bro? It's not that fascist, okay? Yeah, they tell you what to do. Yeah, they make you hail like there's president when you walk in. But like other than that, like it's cool.
It's cool. Other than that, it's all good.
You can go to the store and buy whatever you want.
As long as you say we love Justin Trudeau.
Exactly. Sometimes. Okay. And that's only sometimes they let you do that. Sometimes like, nah, dude, we're not letting you eat.
Yeah, we're still not selling to you, bro. Okay. Yeah, dude. Summer's gonna be hot, so I think everyone's gonna try and get near some water. Corey, you need to get near a lake near the over Alabama. I'm sure there's some shit near you. There's a body of water, isn't there?
Oh yeah, we got body with no sharks. Most importantly.
Okay, even better. Obviously, I'm fucking there. I could swim in there, and I could feel so good. I'll be like, no sharks, fuck off. I would swim so hard in the lake, dude, and just feel so powerful. Okay, first, huh?
What you getting into this summer?
Well, I think Marissa and I have to bunker down a bit this summer since we're paying quite the amount for our wedding coming up. So we're gonna really source our vacations wisely and really make some financial decisions that are best for the both of us, right? So probably nothing crazy, but maybe some camping and definitely. I mean, we're in San Diego, so we can always get on the water, which will be cool. We love to kayak, which I told you I don't fuck with the deep sea and all that shit, but like, if you're in a small, like, little bay marina, I feel like shark, if you're going to get me there.
There's definitely no sharks in there, right?
Yeah, like Never. Shark, if you're going to get me there, like, nucks, bro. Nucks.
Fair enough.
You worked hard.
Good game. Good game.
I'll give a little pat on the ass. Like, good shit, Shark. Okay, so sources say the Jets are to be the team chosen for Hardknocks. Corey gave a little confession before we got on here. He's never watched Hardknocks because he's blasphemous. He is fucking a traitor. Facts. Absolute traitor. Who goes to Jordan as American, first of all? I don't trust
traitors.
Does. Yeah, exactly. Check his emails. Anyways, Brandon.
Please don't.
Check his emails.
Brandon, you are I think you're the most versed in the Hard Knocks world. Are you excited to see Aaron Rodgers? And I think I'm excited to see a little bit of the saltiness behind Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers, if they will show that. Are you excited for this choice?
I'm just excited for Hard Knocks in general. Like I said, I watch Hard Knocks every year. I probably have seen every episode of Hard Knocks since the season that Baker Mayfield was on. So it's been like at least fucking. That was his rookie season. So I mean,
right.
Been at least like 5 or 6 seasons.
You're a loyal fan.
I'm a loyal fan, man.
Yeah. If you had a punch card, you'd be pretty deep.
I'd be getting the free Jamba Juice for free at this point.
Oh, for sure. They'd be offering you some free shit for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's like get you going, makes you excited for football.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I think this is gonna be a good one. Like, this is obviously there's some criteria that goes into these teams being chosen, which is wild. Like, I think in the first tier, part it says it. Let me read here. The Jets, who report to training camp next Wednesday, have been the media spotlight this offseason because Aaron Rodgers. Let me see what else we got. Okay, right here. League's criteria for teams to be eligible for Hard Knocks. Why'd you just do that weird ass fucking thing? What happened here? Okay, league's criteria right here. League's criteria to be eligible for Hard Knock eliminates teams with first-year head coaches. Okay, teams that qualify for the playoffs the past 2 seasons. All right, and teams that appeared in the past 10 seasons of when they showed it. So that only left apparently the Bears, the Saints, the Commanders, and the Jets. And I think they looked at all 4 of those and said, yeah, I think we'll just go with the Jets.
That's a slam dunk.
Slam dunk. So next year, I'll bet money it'll be the Chicago Bears on that fucking Hard Knocks after a decent season this year. But being chosen, I think a little bit here, like this makes sense. I think there were some reservations from Saleh. Like right here, it says, I haven't gotten any word or anything like that. I know there's several teams that would love for Hard Knocks to be in their building, but we're just not one of those teams, or just not one of them. So obviously when you're like seasoned and you get how the fucking, how important before a season is to really get cohesion with the team, quarterback, brand new quarterback too. This is probably not the best thing maybe for them, but who knows? Aaron Rodgers is a little bit of Hollywood. He always has been. So maybe he will shine a little bit. Core, anything on this? Are you excited about the Jets team coming up?
Yeah, I mean, it's must-watch TV. You guys seen their schedule? First game's against Buffalo.
Yeah, we were talking about that last pod. We're lit up about that one.
Get your popcorn ready. But honestly, is there any team that really wants to be on Hard Knocks? I feel like every year, it's no one wants to go on it. Like, that's bullshit. There's no team wants to go on this.
Yeah.
It's just a distraction.
It's 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
sure
like
it'd be good, though.
What up?
I mean, I'm sure it'd be good to watch.
Yeah. I feel like the teams who are wanting to get on that, they're like, what's going on? That's like
right.
They're like, oh, we're stoked to be recorded at all fucking times here. We're really jazzed to be answering fucking interview questions when it's unnecessary. Yeah, like Hard Knocks has never been, I feel like, real team friendly. I wonder if there's any statistics on like how well those teams do when being on Hard Knocks, that season. If it fucks with them at all, like at least in the first half of the season or something like that.
How many years now has Hard Knocks been a thing? At least 10, right?
I think it said 10 on here. I mean, it says if
the first year was like the Ravens, like the year before they won the Super Bowl, their first Super Bowl, or like the year of, maybe? I don't remember.
Look at this line.
Yeah, Jets appeared in 2010, so that was So it's been at least 13 seasons, probably.
Jeez.
Fucking the famous line of Rex Ryan's like, now let's go get a fucking snack. And they fucking leave. They leave like the team meeting. Let's go get a fucking snack.
What?
Let's go get a fucking snack.
Who was on the team in 2010? Sanchez?
Yeah, right.
Sanchez days?
Yeah, Sanchez. Yeah,
that's wild.
Wow. That team was. I mean, dude, they looked pretty legit, right, back then.
Butt fumble.
But that ruined his shit forever, bro. Is there been anything worse to a player than the butt fumble? Like seriously?
No, I mean we're still talking about it.
We're still talking about it. I mean, forever you hear butt fumble to get. I mean, it's the Sanchez, and the Sanchez used to call him that too. Remember that?
Sanchez.
So no, I think the main draw here for sure is definitely Rodgers, and I'm excited to see how much they show between him and Garrett Wilson, because I had him as one of my top 5 players. I think number 1 to have a breakout season this coming up year. I just think with his skill, how much he did last year, like him and Rodgers. I mean, Rodgers looks for those kind of dogs who just really run routes well, right, and have good hands. And I feel like so far, Garrett Wilson has definitely shown to be just that. So, but I think me and Beagley always talk about this, how like the NFL is in such good hands with the quarterbacks from old to the new, and to the in between. Like you were leaving the Brady and the Manning years behind to just get introduced with Herbs, Pat Mahomes. I mean, Rodgers is still around. There's so many deep, and then you got the new bloods, Trevor Lawrence of the crowd, like all these guys who either are just starting or have been here for a minute and are going to be like really, really good. So, did you guys hear about this Netflix docuseries called Quarterback?
No,
sir.
You heard about this, Brandon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull this article up because it looks like they follow 3, I think. Let me see
they follow Mahomes,
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota.
Okay, yeah, right here. Quarterback new Netflix docuseries follows 3 signal callers. How to watch? Okay, Yeah, so like you said, it's an 8-part docuseries, follows 2020 season of Pat Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota. It looks a little interesting. It really does get in like deep depth of what the life of a quarterback is, and having new game plans each week, like consistently having to fucking be ready, dude. Like having to go from pass happy to run, or like just all the changes in the verbiage. I mean, I think we talked about this before, how pressure packed to be a quarterback is in the NFL has got to be absolutely insane. I feel like this is one to watch, folks. Are you going to watch this, guys?
Oh yeah, this sounds good. Reminds me of the PGA Tour documentary. It's probably the same style. I don't know if you guys, I forgot a blank on the name of it. But did you guys happen to see that?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't
full
watch
swing,
it.
full swing, yeah.
Full swing.
It sounds like this is pretty much the NFL equivalent. So yeah,
okay.
Hell yeah,
fuck yeah, okay, all right, cool. I was also wanting to talk. We're going to talk a little bit about just like NFL quarterbacks. Like every year you get dudes who get benched, dudes who have seasons that aren't great, and players who play way better than they should have. So I feel like I want to go through some of the starting quarterbacks this coming year, and we can just like what do we like? We don't have to go through all of them, but we can do like briefly, like at least an AFC. What is a couple quarterbacks we think who are just going to have like absolute dog of season? So quickly, I'll go over them. We'll go Ravens, Lamar Jackson, Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow, Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson, Denver Broncos, Russell Wilson. Houston's got the newcomer, CJ Stroud. Same with the Colts, Anthony Richardson. You got Lawrence with Jacksonville, Pat Mahomes with the Chiefs, Jimmy G with the Raiders, Jay Herbs with the Chargers. Miami Dolphins still bringing out Tua, even with his hands doing that crazy ass shit when he got concussed. Can't believe it. Mac Jones, with the Patriots. You got Rodgers, we just talked about. Kenny Pickett and Ryan Tannehill or Will Levis. So that's the AFC guys. I think automatically one guy who I'm looking at right away is Russell Wilson with the new quarterback out there in Denver. What do we think?
Man, it's tough after last season. Yeah. You think he's comeback season? Sean Payton?
I know, Brandon, you can speak on this a little bit too. You sent me a little graphic of, I think it was, I forget which company did it, but they made like some of the like upcoming projections, right? And they said Russell Wilson will have one of his best scrimmage years coming up. And I think this could be, if it's not here, then it's not going to happen. I'm convinced. So that's why I feel like I'm going this route, because if he comes out with another season like that, you can't just over to it. That Sean Payne doesn't have the time for that, and Russell Wilson, you might just expose yourself. So I really like it. What do you think?
His career might be over if he has another season.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Honestly, where does he go from here?
Honestly,
like that was bad.
So if he has another bad year, I guarantee you, like another like shit team will make a run for him, just to like pawing at him to like potentially help their team. But if he goes to a shit team, I feel like it's just gonna downgrade his ability to even play well at all. So I feel like Corey said, it probably get another shit year here, or probably be like the end of his career.
Yeah.
But I personally think he's gonna have a bounce back year. I think he's gonna have a good season, to be honest.
I like his chances. For sure. Quick thoughts on Deshaun Watson. What do we think?
Can't be any worse.
Facts.
I mean, it's only up from here.
See, that's same thing with Wilson too. I feel like it's like getting worse, you know.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah.
As long as he keeps his towel on, like in the locker room, like he should be good, you know.
Yeah, no.
Keep the towel on, dog.
That's true. One guy who I really want to see after you get paid and you play, it tells me a lot about where you're going and how you feel just in general with what your situation is with the team. So this guy just got all the money in the world, Lamar Jackson. He got finally the big contract. So now it's time to fucking put your nuts where your money is. Put them both on the table. A little bit of nuts, a little bit of money. A little bit of nuts, a little bit of money. A little bit of nuts, a little bit of money. And you just fucking go out there and ball. You have the receivers now, okay? You have them. Lamar, I don't want to hear jack shit about the fucking receivers. And if you keep running like you're a goddamn running back, you're going to get hurt. So I want to see a little bit of smoothness from Lamar Jackson this year. Damn it. What do we think?
Love it.
Love that.
I think this should be, it has potential to be his best year since the MVP year. I feel like if he stays healthy and and his team stays healthy, his receivers stay healthy, and his O-line stays healthy, I think there's no reason he shouldn't have like one of his best seasons.
Right. I like it. These two guys, I mean, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, they're always going to have, and unless we see otherwise, they're going to continue to have good seasons and continue to be probably the best player on their respective teams. We keep going. We're going to have two rookies here, Anthony Richardson, C.J. Stroud. I don't expect much. Do we see a leap coming, another leap from young Trevor Lawrence? Will the Jags take another leap? Yeah? Think so?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, man. He looks, after last season, especially, sorry, Vigo, but that comeback in the playoffs, he just seems,
I don't know.
He's got that poise.
No idea what you're talking about.
Him and Doug P got something going on. Man,
they do.
I'm excited to see the Jags play, honestly.
I already told Ty, I think Jags are going to be number 1 seed this season for the playoffs.
Bold prediction. I mean, I think this is what it is. It's always, if you have a great talent like a Trevor Lawrence and you put someone who understands the type of talent that he has, a Doug Peterson, because you see him with Doug Peterson versus the previous head coach, Urban Meyer, it is fucking night and day. That is definitely 1000% just how they coach, how the atmosphere is in the locker room, how everyone's talking to each other. So that, like, just that alone tells me, there's some grown men in the fucking building, first of all, in Jacksonville, to get that shit squared up, cleaned up, and make it feel like football again for those boys out there. So I think a lot of it, I mean, if you're having fun at work, we all know those days go by so much better, so much, you feel better about being there. And that goes for any job. So if we're talking about football and you're getting smashed all the time, you're outside, you're doing all this press, and then you got to come in and deal with a fucking shithead of a coach, forget about it, right? Now your leader, Trevor Lawrence, is walking around with his head down and shit because he has to deal with bullshit. But now with Dougie P, you got to love the guy. Carson loved him. I mean, everybody who's been under him so far, and he was an offensive coordinator in Kansas City before he went to Philly. So he's been around the block. He's been with some of the better names, and I think really it's only up from here. And I think this man probably keeps the crown for another year, another 2, another 4, I know
trash
that shit. Yeah, there's a little comment. There's a comment.
Hey, keep an eye out for CJ Stroud. I think he's gonna be a guy. I think he best quarterback out of this year's draft, hands down.
Really? I mean, sometimes when I see him talk, I feel like he's slow. Is that fucked up?
It's fucked up.
Is that fucked up?
That's a little fucked up, bro.
I'm sorry. Hey, CJ Stroud, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
I mean, he did test bad in all those like.
Okay. Look, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I didn't even know that, Brandon. I didn't even know that. When I watched some of his interviews, there's a delay, a little bit of a delay. You can tell when he's receiving the question, and I feel like processing it a bit. And I'm not saying anything. He's gone through college scot-free. He's probably got his degree. He's probably doing great for himself. So
he's probably got autism. That's fine.
Hey, there's probably a little bit of spectrum going on. Hey, maybe it helps with the football thing. Maybe it helps with a little bit with the football because he's.
I just know ball.
Yeah,
I just know ball.
I'm just curious to watch him play with like receivers who aren't going to be more so like wide open. Like OSU, because it's like OSU, he had such good receivers, and like everyone knows OSU is so much better than everyone in the was it, Big 12, Big 10, I forget.
I think they always change that shit.
Big 10,
but Big 10. It's just I'm curious. I personally think he's gonna do good. I'm just curious to see if he's gonna struggle a little.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely gonna be
wheels.
Pains.
Yeah,
he does. Does he really have wheels? Is he fast too?
He's got wheels. He's got wheels. Yeah.
Come on, bro. Of course he's got wheels, Tyler. Come on. You see the skin, a ton of his skin, bro.
Of course that motherfucker can fly. I said this in my top 5 guys who are bound to break out this year. I'm going to stick with it. Jay Herbs is going to have a dog of a year. I think the addition of the TCU wide receiver cross your fucking fingers for some health for those Chargers and for him. If they can stay healthy, if he can continue his maturation and growth, and I love that friendly competition that he has with Pat Mahomes, I think this is the year. I mean, it's not like saying like this can't be the year of next year. The Chargers got a long timeline with young Herbs, but this is one where I think it's going to be like imperative for him to take that step because you have Burrow doing his thing. Like he is now already in a different stratosphere as Jay Herbs, and like arguably same talent, if not Herbert's got a little bit of a bigger hose, honestly. So I think this is where he's got to set himself apart. I know Beagle's a fanboy. I know Corey likes the Chargers a bit. Do you guys think this is a step up year, or is this more of the same shit?
That'd be Gilly.
What's up, Beagle?
I don't know. You know me. I'm just being like super pessimistic in my head lately about the Chargers, just to make myself feel better if they do well.
I know you do this shit.
I know for a fact at some point Mike Williams is gonna get hurt. It happens every year.
It's just when.
I already know it. I already know he's gonna get hurt.
Keenan Allen soft tissue injury.
Yeah, potentially.
No.
It's just gonna happen at some point. But I mean,
it's
just hoping for a decent year.
Yeah.
Do we still have Eckler? I've been on the loop a little bit.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Okay.
My thought process on Eckler, is there anyone more underrated in the NFL than Austin Eckler?
Yeah,
I mean,
seriously.
dude, that dude is great comp, Darren Sproles, but just bigger. I feel like, more physical than Darren Sproles, right? Like so quick, so elusive, does so much for the Chargers. And yet they almost try to trade his ass. And like Brandon was out here slandering his names, like, please trade his ass. Like that he wanted Bijan Robinson. Like even your own fans, Eckler, even your own, it'd be the ones who are the closest, Eckler. Look at Brandon's eyes. Look at him. It's the eyes of a trader.
I'm saying, man. Behind a good O-line, a lot of running backs can be very productive. I'm just saying.
I still think he's underrated. That man does a lot for your damn team. Show some respect. Tua, is he make it through this year? What do we think?
He's gonna play 4 games.
I think he doesn't make it through the year.
I don't think so. No chance.
I don't think he makes it through the year. I don't think so.
His careers might be over.
Crazy enough, though, if he does stay healthy, I think he's gonna put up crazy numbers. If he does stay healthy the whole entire year, and this team stays healthy, like Tyreek and Waddle, I think he'll put up insane numbers, low key.
Right.
Am I the only one who's not sold on Tua? I don't know. He just doesn't do it for me. Maybe because he throws left-handed. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think he's that great either. But I think he's got the perfect scenario with Michael Williams as his coach and Tyreek and Waddle with them.
Sure.
I think that if he doesn't have those 2 players and the coach, I feel like he's probably very, very, very like underwhelming as a player. To be honest.
Yeah. Okay. I feel it. Anything else I want to talk? I don't even give a fuck about Mac Jones. It's more about the coach for me in New England. Kenny Pickett will be interesting in Pittsburgh because they do have some receivers out there who need to get fed. And he showed some life last year. He showed some showed some grit for sure. So I'm looking for him to have a good year, right?
I think he'll be like a poor man's Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, damn, that's pretty poor already.
I think he's better than Carr.
You think he's better than Carr?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, Pickett looked good.
He did look good at the end of the season, yeah.
He did. I liked it.
I mean,
I think that would be a good one. Okay. What about this little fight here? Ryan Tannehill, Will Levis. Do we even care? Anybody here care?
No, I don't care. No one cares.
Regardless.
What are we thinking for the Jets on wins this year? Over under 9.5.
They have a tough schedule, bro. Low key.
Yeah, they do. My gut says that's a lot of damn.
It's like perfectly priced line. I feel like that's like right on the dot, 9.5.
Tough division. You got Bills. Yeah. Patriots will always be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. They're gonna have to fight for every damn win for sure. You got 6 games against like your division, who's all pretty much dogs, and you got one of the best NFL coaches in your division as well. We all know the AFC in general is pretty loaded, so they don't get no breaks around there either.
You guys know if that's the real line? I'm just like kind of taking a guess here.
I think you're right. It's either 8.5 or 9.5.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, if it's 8.5, I'll say they win 9, but getting to 10 wins, like that's where I would like be definitely. I would definitely pause, because if you get an injury to Rodgers, like what the fuck?
Yeah. Zach Wilson ain't doing
it. Yeah. Mike White's gone.
It's funny. I'm still getting used to the 17-game schedule in my head. Like 10 wins, you think 10-6. No,
10-7.
10-7. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Okay, let's go into NFC. I'll rattle them off real quick, and then we'll go through them. This one's a little bit. There's I don't know. Already I can see it's like lower caliber. Fuck. All right. We got Kyler Murray, Bryce Young, Carolina Panthers, Justin Fields, Dak Prescott. I missed one up here. Desmond Ridder with the Atlanta Falcons. Jared Goff, Jordan Love, Matt Stafford, Kirk Cousins, Kirk Chains. Love him, hate him, all the above. Derek Carr, Daniel Jones, Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy / Trey Lance. You never like seeing that. If you got 2, you don't got 1. Geno Smith, Kyle Trask, Baker Mayfield. Jesus Christ. Good luck, Tampa Bay. And Sam Howell / Jacoby Brissett. Good luck, Commanders. Desmond Ritter's one to me who shouldn't even be on here at all. First of all, Atlanta put so much capital and so much effort into getting that offense looking good. And then you have Desmond Ridder being the motherfucker leading it. Atlanta, get your shit together.
Desmond Ridder.
What do you think? Desmond Ridder's going to make it through the season?
I don't know. I
Who's
feel like
behind him?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well,
no
Mariota's not there.
Yeah.
No, Mariota's an Eagle now.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't think he's going to be a player in 5 years. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be the bar right there, right?
Part of me though is because he's getting like so much like from every football podcast I've ever listened to, like he's getting just so much slander. I just feel like there's a small percentage chance that he comes out and just fucking balls. But I don't see that happening. But I'm just saying it's just like everyone I've heard talking about it's all just slander. It's never anything good about him.
He looks sick in his college uniform. He had that going for
him. Maybe he's in the gym right now with AirPods on, and all he has in both AirPods is just slander. Just slander about himself. He's fucking getting pumped. He's getting juiced. He's out there squatting 150 because he's still real small. So he's got 150 on his shoulders though. But he's getting that slander and he's pissed. But I still think he's gonna come out noodle armed and not be that good. I didn't see much last year either. That made me feel too good about it. Kyler Murray might be out most of the year with the Cardinals. I have not much to say about him. We've seen a lot from him. I feel like he is what he is, man. Like a poor man's Michael Vick, not big, not small. Like just like it's just whatever. I'm no longer impressed with the Kyler Murray show, but I am interested into Bryce Young. You said you liked CJ Stroud. Corey, do you also like Bryce Young?
I do like Bryce Young, but that's me. I pretty much watch every game of his last couple seasons. But I don't know. It's funny. No Alabama quarterback seemed to, really be great in the NFL. And Bryce Young, 5'10". So
true.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to see him exceed, but just we have no idea until we see it.
Yeah. One thing he has going for him is Frank Wright, right? For sure. Frank Wright seems to be one of the better quarterback coaches, NFL head coaches. So we'll see how Carolina does. Justin Fields, this is an important year for him too. He's got all the weapons around him out there in Chicago. If you don't come out here and really play this year, Justin, there's gonna be a lot of chatter around you, and I think you need to put that shit to bed right away. Come out strong first half of the season, show you can throw really well, and not just doing those spectacular runs you did all last year. Any of you gonna go Justin Fields in fantasy or not?
Right.
I will be.
That's an option.
Yeah, he's gonna be a killer.
Yeah, he is. Because of the running, he has like a lot of upside to get you a shit ton of points.
Value.
Sure. Yeah, that's a value pick for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. All right. Dak Prescott. I don't know.
Next.
Whatever.
Yeah,
what do you think, Corey?
Next.
yeah. Next. Jared Goff. Why did they even put this?
Why is Hendon Hooker on there?
Why is Hendon Hooker? This is a Jared Goff show. That's slander. That's slander if I've ever seen it.
That is slander.
Yeah, so there's no damn way Hendon Hooker, besides injury, is going to see the field this year as Jared Goff's team full in. So, yeah, next. Jordan Love, do we next him or we want to talk about him?
I mean, I'm excited to see Jordan Love.
Same.
From the little we've seen from him in the last few years, he looks like he's a player.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine Packers have a better record than the Jets this year? The world would fucking burn.
The world, yeah. The up is down at that point, right? But I think what we're both. I mean, yeah, he did look good, but I think the Green Bay Packers have earned enough clout to kind of get us feeling good about a brand new. I mean, they're going to be a new looking team. They have younger guys too. I mean, some of the old cats from Aaron Jones and Dylan will be in the backfield, which is huge for his maturation, getting into the league and really fighting his way as a starter. But no, that'll be interesting. Matt Stafford, dude, you should probably just retire. I mean, you won the Super Bowl. You made your fucking money, dog. You're in LA now. Just call it.
Scary thing, he's under contract for a few more years. Like if he,
good luck, Rams.
It's gonna be scary.
My prediction is Stenson Bennett will be throwing the ball by week 10.
Yeah, they should have Stenson Bennett up there.
That'd be wild.
Apparently, I heard that they were like pretty impressed with him, like in the OTAs.
Really? I saw that. Yeah, I saw that too.
Stenson, yeah.
Okay. Shit, I mean, Stenson's
a gamer. He's a
nothing
gamer,
but win.
Dude.
Yeah, that's that Georgia quarterback, right?
Yeah,
he was the last pick in the draft. Yeah, I think, or one of the last picks.
He was one of the last picks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Again, Matthew Stafford over under 4 games missed. I might take the over.
Yeah. You have to.
Their O line is not that great. He's gonna be fucking taking hits.
Yeah,
for sure.
Kirk Cousins, same dude as he's always been. It's the you never seen that meme with that old dude who comes in the classroom with different different colored shirts, but he says the same thing when he walks to class, like "Hello, class, hello, class," and it's like there's just a little fucking I know
what you're talking about.
Yeah, see, we don't know what we're talking about. I feel like it's rinse, wash, repeat with Kirk Cousins. Like, are we ever gonna sniff really anything close to Super Bowl with him? I don't know. The only reason it would is just the outrageous skill of Jay Jettas.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is their last year with him and they try to move off him because he makes so much money, bro. Like he just like he makes so much money for how like it's not. I mean,
it's guaranteed money too.
Yeah,
wasn't he the highest paid player at one point?
Yeah,
when he got his contract.
Yeah.
He knows how to fucking work his deals well, dude. Because he always gets fucking good ass fucking deals.
He definitely works it, bro. He definitely works it. Okay, cool. Derek Carr with the Saints will be interesting for sure. I'll be looking out for just how because I feel like he did get a little bit of a raw deal with the Raiders near the end of it. Daniel Jones with New York just got paid. I think they'll end up regretting that a couple years in. He did play well last year, first year with the new head coach in the Giants, but we're gonna have to see some consistency with a loaded NFC East for sure with Philly and the Cowboys. Jalen Hurts, I love you, boy. You did great last year. I want to see it again. I want to see it one more time, please, sir. Please. Do you guys, any of you guys have a little bit of worry about Jalen Hurts? Because I feel like I still am nervous as an Eagles fan that this year could just be like a weird fucking Jalen Hurts odd.
Yeah, I think you're just being an Eagles fan.
Okay, fair enough.
I think you're good.
Okay, cool. Who do we think ends up starting here? Brock Purdy, Trey Lance. When it's all said and done, who starts more games?
Week 17.
Yeah. Who starts more games?
I mean, how could you say Trey Lance?
Yeah.
What do you think?
All signs say that it's Purdy. Fucking, we saw the video. Fucking John Lynch, the fucking
with the
fucking cups. And fucking, they're. I mean, the rumors about they were trying to Trey Lance before the draft. It's like, they realized they fucked up with Trey Lance. Like, all right, let's fucking try to move off the shit.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Brock Purdy definitely looked the part and like consistently too. It wasn't like a couple games he just kept it moving. Yeah. Even when he got hurt with Philly, he showed some moxie. I think for sure.
Oh yeah.
Geno Smith, another one that you got paid later on in the career. What a great ending of your season you're getting, Geno. But again, this is one where like, brother, you ain't. I mean, there's not much happening. I don't think this is a NFL. NBA. Jesus Christ. A Super Bowl winning champion in Geno Smith. I don't think that's going to be the case. So we're moving on. Definitely not going to give our breath to Baker Mayfield or Kyle Trask. Good luck. Tampa, Washington Commanders. I've heard some good shit about Sam Howell. I won't talk too much dirt on his name. And I think even B. Gilly might have said some good shit about Brandon Howell, which scares me. But
UNC,
that's another team. Yeah. So
honestly, I think those last two teams.
Yeah.
I feel like those gives me Seahawks and Giants vibes for the beginning of last year.
Stop it.
Imagine Baker just comes to like the relevancy he was when he was with the Browns at last year. They made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like because he has a lot better weapons than he did in Carolina, bro. Like just imagine he's like decent.
That's true. Okay. All right. Well,
NFC, so it's like NFC is like everything's up for grabs, bro. Really.
No, for real. That's not wrong. We just looked at that list. It's like not a fucking super good one. Like you're not like, oh shit. Like the AFC's loaded, straight loaded, like from top to bottom, it's loaded. What I want to do for this one too, every year, we all know this. Every year, we've been football fans for fucking how long? Every year, you get a team last year who was dog shit, who ends up being great the following year, or the next year. So we're gonna look at all the teams who ended last in their division last year and see. We're gonna pick our favorite one to go from worst to first. Okay, AFC East, New York Jets were the last. Obviously, that's a good prime candidate. AFC North, Cleveland Browns were last in theirs at 7-10. A little bit of weird year with Jacoby Brissett and then Deshaun Watson rounding it out. AFC South, Texans went 3-13. Another one will have a facelift a bit. CJ Stroud, new head coach, so that could be an interesting team to watch. AFC West, Denver Broncos, full meltdown last year with Russell Wilson playing terribly. You got a brand new head coach. It feels like different vibes in there for sure. And another one, which with a loaded AFC West, it could be harder, but you never know. Moving on, NFC East, you got Washington Commanders 8-8. That was the Carson Wentz experience last year, and now you got Sam Howell. So we'll see. Chicago Bears finished last in the NFC North at 3-14. They should be better. Justin Fields should be better, so one to look out for sure. And NFC South, you got Atlanta Falcons, who ended 7-10. That was the Tom Brady year, and every team in that division really didn't do shit. Like 7-10 was New Orleans Saints, 7-10 was Carolina Panthers, and 8-9 was Tampa. So it was all really close. And to finish it off, NFC West, Arizona Cardinals, 4-13. You're going to see much of the same shit this year with them. They are absolute dog shit. So we'll finish it up here, boys. Is there one that jumps off? I know we obviously want to say a little bit like the Jets, but you know, they have a loaded division. So any other of those last place teams that kind of jump off right away?
To me, I think the team has the best chance out of besides the Jets. Maybe the Bears. I can see that.
Okay.
In that division. I mean,
NFC
Packers,
North?
Unknown. Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
Jordan Love. I mean, Goff. I mean, Lions are probably the favorite. I would assume going into it, but who knows? The Bears could strike lightning. If Fields comes out strong, proves he can throw the ball.
Yep.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I like it. What about you, Big Gilly?
Yeah, I need to say Bears or Broncos.
I think Broncos, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for me, Jets, I want to say, but I think my favorite is Atlanta. Like Tampa shambles. You got a rookie in Carolina, and you got your first year.
Look at the win-loss last year. Look at how close it was. Honestly.
Exactly. Yeah. And I know I just talked shit about Desmond Ritter.
I was just gonna say that.
I understand. But they have so much talent. They ran the ball more than any team last year, and they had that little handoff between Marcus Mariota to Desmond Ritter in between the years. So it wasn't even clean the whole year, and they still ended up with 7 wins. Yeah, it wasn't a winning season, but it's hard to get W's in the NFL, and I think that's one with a softer division, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's some value on Carolina in that division.
A little bit of Carolina in that division. I see it, dude. I can see it. I feel like they're definitely they're like the ugly stepsister right now, but they could become hot after a summer of working out. You know what I'm saying?
57 days.
I love it, Vigo. You just got me a head shake. Okay. What do you got to say? Nothing? Nothing, Brandon? Okay. We're going to finish it off with this. We're going to round it out here. The Tampa Bay Bucks got their creamsicle uniform accepted. Things are looking like they're going to do some throwback uniforms in the NFL. And first of all, Tampa Bay's looks clean. Look at that. I like that little Twitter graphic right there. Looks solid. But I also wanted to share this other article of top 15 throwback unis. And I think it could be a better list. But let's see which ones that this fucking CBS article has written down here. First of all, Indianapolis Colts at 15. Like, that just looks like the regular everyday jersey.
Yeah. What's different about that?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next up, Chicago. I like Chicago's fresh and clean. A little different.
It's pretty similar too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what do we got? That's the same shit.
It's just a white fucking jersey.
That's the same shit. Stop with that.
How is that retro? It's just white. Like what?
Exactly.
It looks clean.
New Orleans one I like a lot. Look at that. Their helmets is sick too. No?
That looks like I feel like if you would have told me that's old, I would have that's one of their new jerseys.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. How about Green Bay's? It's interesting.
Yeah.
All yellow.
I think it's best so far.
Yes, I agree.
I like that one the most so far.
It's legitimately throwbacky.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're going for here, I think.
With the helmet too and everything, yeah.
Atlanta's, look at that.
Ooh, that gives me like Deion Sanders vibes.
That's sweet. I like that little fucking race stripe down the middle. I like it. That's clean. 1966 home jersey.
Wow.
Maybe not Deion then.
They got New Orleans Saints again. What the fuck's going on here? Is this what I'm talking? CBS? You can't trust them. We're moving on. Detroit Lions, like, I mean,
Same.
I guess I like the
That's not their regular jersey, yeah.
Right?
You see that on Thanksgiving. They wear those a lot on Thanksgiving. You know.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah. Dallas. I mean, is that really 1994? I mean, I was born then. Am I a throwback person? The fuck is this shit? Am I considered throwback?
You're throwback, bro.
All right. New England. I like
this
New
one.
England
This
ones.
was like an actual throwback one. Thank you.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
That is sick. I like the little fucking musket dude on the helmet too. I dig that. You look clean there, Mac Jones. Pat. Oh, look at this. Brought their Pat Patriot though. They even got a name for it. Go you. Good shit. Ooh.
That's a throwback. Yeah.
Giants is sick.
It's like LT era right there.
Yeah, exactly. LT era for sure. Pittsburgh. That doesn't look throwbacky.
Yeah, it looks like their normal jersey.
Do they know what they're doing here in CBS? Come on, get your shit together. We've got another Dallas one. I mean, do they understand? They just no. Okay. Tampa. We just went through them. San Francisco. That does not look like a throwback. Are they just fucking with us now?
Yeah, they're fucking with us, bro.
They're fucking with us. Miami Dolphins. That's cool.
What? That's
how is that number one?
Now?
What?
Yeah. You know what should be number one, and this is why I want to show you what CBS looks like. This is really number one. I mean, if we can get the Birds back in this looking this, I mean, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking
Kelly like Green, Mike Vick with the visor.
Ooh.
Shit, you just walk on the field scared as shit. You know what I'm saying?
You may need a Hurts jersey with that, Ty.
Dude, if that comes out, I'm getting a Hurts jersey for sure with that. I'm in it. Boys, we're finishing up here. We're coming to a close. And I want to say I appreciate you both for really coming on here as men and really just talking about football. Next time, we should have some cigars. And just fucking enjoy ourselves. You know?
Some smelling salts.
Fucking smelling salts.
Is that how you party these days?
Yeah. If you don't have smelling salts, are you even cool?
No alcohol. You just pass around the smelling salt, John.
Love it. Yeah. Sign me up.
Just all just fucking get zapped into the next millennium.
Exactly.
All right, boys. Well, Corey C. Shave, I appreciate you for coming on, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
What else are you gonna make another? Where can people find you? Where do you want to be found at all, Corey, or is this just
off the grid?
You do pro bono?
You want to be found?
Yeah, I'm off the grid.
Yeah, Corey's off the grid. He's like I said, but he's going to Jordan, so that's the kind of guy he is. So yeah, we'll leave him out. He'll never be on this show again. He probably is on some sort of hit list at this point. Maybe, but no, Corey will be back. We love having Corey on here, especially when betting season comes back around. We trust Corey's fucking knowledge. He knows his shit. Gilly, what else you got to say to the people before we ride the fuck out?
Stay safe.
Yes.
Don't look at baseball lines. Just don't do it.
Don't even.
Hey, I wanted to say something about that, Big Gil.
Oh,
I listened to a pod. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Have some love for the game of baseball. You know what I mean? Baseball, America's pastime.
It is.
We've been crushing baseball here lately.
I have noticed that. You too, though. You just got paid. Things are going. We're on the up and up. Yeah, they are.
Come on. Let's run it up.
Wow. We're hearing the real deal here. So there should be some fucking love for baseball.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
1,500 by football.
Let's go.
That's what I said. Like we said, do you want to lose the last ounce of goodness to soul? You don't have to go to your wife and say, oh, I lost money on the Cleveland, whatever the fucks. Or I lost money on the fucking Philadelphia Eagles because I believe in them, because that is my fucking lifeblood.
I feel you.
Okay. Well, boys,
I feel you.
Yeah.
That's about it. We're out.
Light.
Peace.